So we're going to color the superhero, and the way to color it is that you are going to have you're going to hide your image layer, your image guide, and then you're going to lock, and you're going to lock both of them, lock the image guide and lock the drawing layer. You're going to, once you're done drawing, you're going to lock it. Then you're going to create a new layer by clicking this little green plus with the paper on it. It's a new layer. You're going to call this one color and hit enter. Now you need to move this layer all the way at the bottom. It's got to be underneath the line art. So you're going to hit with this selected, and then with this chevron here pointing down, you're going to push it to go down, right? Now everything is locked. Do not lock the color, because that's where you're going to have the coloring. Now you're going to click on the pen, this pen tool. They call it what do they call it? Bezier curve. And this one. Do not click on any of these. Click on this one for the drawing. Now you're going to get out of clipboard. Get out of clipboard under shape and select none. Well, I just kind of, wait a minute, it went away. Okay, hang on, because it's not showing up. And I'm going to move this down. Well, move this up. And it says here, none. Select under shape, select none. I'm going to move this shape. I'm going to move this shape up again. Okay. Now you're going to start selecting. I'm going to zoom in really close. Spacebar plus, I guess they use it. Spacebar, okay. Doesn't like it. So there you go. Zoom in really close. We're going to do the hair. So click on the pen tool, and so you're going to select the outside curve here, the perimeter, and use the scroll wheel, or stay in the middle. Doesn't matter how many anchor points, just stay in the middle of the line. I'm using the scroll wheel to go up. I'll show you another technique. Is to hold the space bar and move. You drag, hold the space bar down, and then drag with the left mouse button. Space bar, then drag with the mouse to move the image. And you're going to select the perimeter of the hair. Okay. Oops. My it looks like my shape has stopped. Okay, so let's continue. You can continue where you left off, like this. Now it seems like we have the outline, the stroke. So what you're going to do, let's see if we can get rid of this stroke. So go to the paintbrush here, which is the fill and stroke. And by the way, if you don't know where it is, go Object, Fill and Stroke. Okay. Now, if you click on the stroke, let me select that first. Select that shape. This is why you want to lock the drawing layer, so that you're only clicking, you're only selecting the color and not the drawing. So under the fill and stroke, you want to make sure there's, click on the X, meaning no stroke. But on the fill, on this fill tab, you do want to fill a color. Okay? Now, let's see if we can continue where we left off. So you click on the last point and zoom in. Where'd it go? Seems like it disappears every time I click on it. How odd. So select the perimeter. You don't need to select the inside lines, because hold the space bar and click and drag. because we're you notice I'm only selecting the outside hairs, not the inside hairs. There we go. Select that. And then I'm going to just go right across the face, because let me see. And then continue selecting the hair like this. Now I'm going to tell you why I went across the face in a minute. So you can hit space, backspace, if you want to go backwards in your selection. Like if you going down the neck. It's a little finicky. Okay, and then close the shape. And this is what the shape looks like. I've selected all the hair. And then you get to apply a color. I'm going to make it like dark brown, like that. But make sure you have no stroke. If you add a stroke, it's gonna look terrible. Here's the thickness of the, which is gonna mess up your line work. So under stroke, make sure you click on X. Okay. Now we're going to select the skin. Now you notice that I didn't select the hairline inside the skin here, because you're going to select this line again. So you start selecting the inside. Now we're doing the skin. So I didn't want to select this because I knew I was going to select it. And I didn't want to, if I select it twice, now you're doing twice as much work. And you're going to get a gap. You're going to see a gap in, oops. Again, if you make a mistake, oh, what happened? Looks like I made a mistake. I went inside the thing, so I'm gonna have to hit backspace. Let's see if it works. No, I guess not. You have to select the shape. Oh, it disappeared. The shape completely disappeared. No, it's not. It didn't disappear. There it is. Interesting. Let me do that again. So I'm selecting this skin color, and I forgot that here's the skin. Oh no, that actually, yeah. That's the skin. And you can't just color a line. You have to have a closed shape. So you need to close the shape in order to have a fill in the middle. It looks like the hair. I moved the hair accidentally, but we can move it back. So I gotta close this shape. And you notice that I'm putting it on top. And the reason why you're putting it on top, now I lost the selection again. This is weird how it keeps losing the selection. There it is. And what was I saying? The reason why I'm layering it on top is so that we don't have what do you call gaps, and you don't waste your time. So again, on the stroke you want no stroke, and on the fill we want to use like a skin color. There, I'm gonna zoom out, and I accidentally moved the hair, so I gotta move it back. So just click on the hair and move it. Oh, what is this? We got duplicates. I accidentally duplicated the hair too many times. That's why it was going. So the way you duplicate a shape, I'll show you how to do it. And I don't know why I accidentally did this. Okay, the way you duplicate something is you hold the Alt key and you click and drag. Oh no, that's it. Now it didn't work. Never mind. So you can use the arrow keys. Oh, there you go, to move stuff around. Okay, so you're layering on top of color. So you're going to do the eyebrows. You're going to just select the eyebrows. And give it that, if you want to give it the same hair color, click on the eyedropper, select that, the hair color. Let's do the white of the eyes. Why does it just doesn't seem to stick? And click inside the line, in the middle of the lines. There, and now you make this white. Actually, you know, the eyes are not white. They got a little bit of flesh tone. So same with the teeth. And then let's make the eyes. Give it some. You gotta close the shape and then give it a. See, you click on the green here, and you can see if I click on red, I can click on green, the circle, and then inside that triangle, you move it toward the saturated color, the white color, the dark color. So you got to play around with to find the right color like that.